మీరు ముగ్గురు వస్తున్నారు. త్రిమూర్తి. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you all for coming for today's evening program. Thank you, Mataji, Titi Mataji Prabhu for hosting. Let's give a big round of applause to you. Special guest visiting from India, the place Vrindavan Prabhu. He was not new to America. I should be. He was not. Huh?
Come in front, I am in front.
So Prabhu used to live in years before. How many people live in Vrindavan? Just told you. He was vice president there. Before that, he was living in India, and then eventually he moved back to India. He lives in Pune with his wife and son. So little background about Prabhu. So Prabhu basically from Karnataka, born and brought there. I graduated there and then moved to Mumbai for working. And then he had a call from the king, he wanted to do something for humanity. But he was an RSS, like he was trying to travel. He was telling so many stories. But however, he was not feeling happy. Feeding, taking care of the body was okay, but something is still calling, something is still missing. So that's where he met Prabhupada's reference, 1974. And then became serious in 1985. So all those 5 decades. So you understand, taking care of the body is okay, but taking care of the real need is a spirituality, basically the Gita teachings. So you have other people. And then now, when you take care of the soul, you automatically take care of the body. So you transform the people, their consciousness, their lifestyle. So travel to India. Now also he travels India, take the tours, different pilgrim sites, Vrindavan, South India, and then Jagannath Puri, all those things. So he inspired so many people. He's the author of a couple of books. He wrote about Bhakti Tukaram. And then second book, named Prabhu. What is the second book?
Guru Smaran.
Huh?
Guru Smaran.
Guru Smaran. It's about remembering Guru. We're talking about Guru Tattva. So, without any further delay, let's give a big round of applause to Prabhu. This is a program Sunday at the temple, and then he's doing now. Tomorrow we have another program at the Ramkirtan Prabhu's house, and then a day after tomorrow he's leaving back to the next destination. So, thank you, Prabhu.
Can this come down and like this? They're all down. Yes, correct. Even if you stand, still can go down. That's fine.
It's better than the temple. You have to get one.
Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna
Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Go Hari Go Hari Go Nitai Gaura Hari Go हरिनाम संकीर्तन की श्रील प्रभुपाद की समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति पदान्तिकं। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. I have it. It's okay. So in Bhagavad Gita, sometimes many devotees ask this question, why Krishna told Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna? Why not to Yudhishthir, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadev, Duryodhan? So many people were there on the battlefield. So why to Arjuna only? So, as we know, when the war was declared and Arjuna and Duryodhan, they went to Krishna to get his help. So Duryodhana asked for Narayan Sena and Arjuna asked for Krishna. And then when they came onto the battlefield, because Arjuna was with Krishna, it was Krishna's arrangement that he put Arjuna in a state of confusion. Yudhishthir was not confused because he is Dharmaraj. He knows the principles of Dharma. Bhima was not at all confused. He was ready with his club. From the very beginning, when Draupadi's sari was stripped, there was no confusion. Nakul Sahadevs, they were followers of Yudhishthir. Whatever Yudhishthir will say, do. So Arjuna was confused. Krishna put him in confusion. So that in future, those who are confused can get guidance. So that is the reason. See, Arjuna, that is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. So what is Arjuna is saying? Karpanya dosha paruta svabhava prachami tvam dharma sammood cheta. Yat shreyasyan nishchitan bhuritan me shishyasteham shadimam tam prapannam. So he's confessing. I'm confused. And now I give so many justifications, so many reasons not to fight. And still I'm confused. I know that I'm on the battlefield. I would have decided this even before. I have come onto the battlefield and then see. He already know that Bhishma is going to be there, Krupacharya is going to be there, Dronacharya is going to be there. So he knew that before only. Now what is the point? You came to the battlefield and you are confused. So there is no point. First thing is, and he gave all the justification and everything. So this is where the Bhagavad Gita begins, and this is where spiritual life begins. What is the one sentence is there? Yat shreyasyan nishchitan brohitan me. Now I have told you everything, whatever I feel. It's not working. It's not working. So similarly, in this world, whatever plans we make, they are not working. Everything brings us to destruction, ultimately. So, yat shreyas. Now you tell me what is beneficial for me. This is the way we approach Krishna, or this is the way you go to God or temple. So how many people go to temple and say, God, please tell me what to do? Nobody says that. They tell God what to do for him. Right? So that is not spiritual life. People think that is spiritual life. No, at least I'm going to temple, I'm religious. I'm religious, I come home, I offer incense and prasadam and I do a little bit of mantra here, there. But that is not spiritual life unless you inquire. and learn from God. Yat Shreyas, tell me what is beneficial for me. That is the beginning of spiritual life. You tell me, Shishyasteham, I am surrender unto you. So Prapannam, I am surrender. I will do whatever you say. That is the way we approach Krishna. And then Krishna is explaining Yeme Matamidam Nityam Anutishtanti Manava Sraddhavanto Anusuyanto Mochanti Depi Karmi Bhi. Said, this is my opinion, Arjuna. So whatever I tell, this is my opinion. He said, it is meant for everybody. It is not only, he didn't say Arjuna, it is only for you. Yeme Matamidam Anutishtanti Manava. Whoever who have accepted the human form of life, you know, so especially for human form of life, Anutishtanti Manava. Sraddhavanto, one who listens and understands with faith. Anusuyanto means one who is not envious. He will, if he follows my opinion, he will become free, karmabhi, the cycles of karma. And then the 18th chapter, Krishna, he follows this. He says, Yam Shastra Vidhi Utsrujam Vartate Kamakarta Na Siddhim Avapnoti Na Sukham Na Paramgati. So this verse is related to the first verse I talked. So, my opinion. So here Krishna says, if someone opposes my opinion, that is Shastra, no, why he will oppose that? Yam Shastra is Vartate Kamakarta, because he wants to act independently for sense gratification. That's why he will not listen to me. Otherwise, there is no reason why he can't listen, because everybody is in confusion side. And what happened with that person is na siddhim avapnoti. Whatever he does will not be perfect. Materially, it will be all perfect, but it will not perfect overall. Because we see materially everything is perfect, but there is overall perfection and material perfection. So today's knowledge, sometimes people try to discriminate between spiritual and material. There is nothing spiritual or material, either there is material or spiritual. So when we use everything in Krishna's service, that is spiritual. And when we use in our service, that is material. It's a simple thing. So there is not, spiritual life is different than material life. So devotees are in material world trying to be spiritual. So that is practicing sadhana, sadhak. So they are in the material world, but they are trying to become spiritual. They are sadhakas. So, na siddhim. Now we can take one example. Even if just like education, I get my PhD degree, I get a good job, but still Krishna says that is not perfect. Unless you used, it's in Krishna's service. Because whatever knowledge we acquire in this world, whatever, it is just coming from Krishna's 8 energies in different way. Bhumirapo nolo vayu kammano buddhirevacha ahankara itimandi bhinna prakriti rashtrada. You can take anything, any science, any technology. Naveen was glorifying Tesla, how nice it is, Everything comes from all these 8 ingredients. Earth, water, fire, air, either mind, intelligence, and false ego. That's it. So anything in this world is manipulation of these 8 energies. There is nothing beyond this. So devotee understand this. It may look Tesla or BMW or what is that, another car, Mercedes, whatever that is. Is it different names are there, but same ingredients are there. So you feel little satisfaction because something better than Tesla comes. Tesla is the best. So at one time BMW was best. The first car came, that was the best. In this material world, our understanding of best goes on changing. But spiritual mental person is everything is same. I just want to sit here and go to temple. Doesn't matter what car it is, right? So that is spiritual vision. Of course, you can look for comforts in whatever that they are. There is nothing wrong in it. So overall, see, this is why knowledge of all this. So whatever PhD I have is about one of these subjects. Earth, water, fire, air, either mind, intelligence, and false ego. There is no degree about false ego. You don't have to take it because you come with it. Right? One sannyasi, he said one time that just like in a marriage, what happens? You get two things, right? you ring, you get a ring and a car. Right? Everybody gets ring and a car.
Suffering.
Did everybody get?
Ring and
Yeah.
suffering.
Oh, he got one, but didn't understand the other way. Okay. So what is that thing? Yeah, he's one. Suffering. And what is car? Ahankar. Yes. So it is by birth you have it. Okay? You have it. I have told it before. Ram, he remembers it. Correct. So everybody has this. You don't have to buy a car or you don't have to have a ring. Already you have come here. No? By default, everybody has a ring and car. So nothing becomes perfect unless it is in connection with Krishna. Birth, coming from this eight. So material knowledge, there is nothing. Actually, why we can excel in material knowledge? Because we go deeper and deeper and deeper into Krishna's material creation. And as you go deeper and deeper, we appreciate. I'm trying to do this, but how Krishna is great. I'm just finding out how Krishna is great. That's it. Research means you are just finding out, nothing new. Research means Prabhupada says already it is there, that's why you are searching it. That's why it is research. You are not doing anything. And what you will find, if you go on doing the dissection, you will come to the same conclusion. Earth, water, fire, air, either mind, intelligence, false ego. But Krishna says that is half knowledge. When it becomes complete, apareyam itasthane prakriti vidyame param jiva bhuta mahabhavo yayedam dharite jagat. So as long as you don't understand, this is all manipulated by jiva. In itself, they are dead. Manipulated by jiva. So we have a knowledge of jiva and prakriti, then that is complete knowledge. So spiritual knowledge means jiva and prakriti. Material knowledge means just prakriti. So unless you include jiva into it, that knowledge is imperfect. So that is why Krishna says, na siddhim avapnoti. You will not become perfect. Even though you became materially perfect, but you didn't understand what is the driving force behind whatever is going on. And ultimately, that driving force is Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhu matta sarvam pravartate. So the driving force is Krishna. That's why that's a complete knowledge. So if you don't have Krishna, then it is half knowledge. And that is dangerous. So if you do not have Krishna, you will use the same knowledge for your own destruction. What is your own destruction? You lost your human form of life. And what is the social destruction? You're using the same knowledge for your sense gratification and you don't care whether somebody else is troubled by that or not. So you can say so many things in the name of science, they are destruction. The destruction is going on. Like so many big weapons coming up. There's no necessary of all these things, right? So many things are coming up. So many gadgets are coming up, which is like a completely destruction and take away your mind from Krishna. So many things are there. So, na siddhim avapnoti, na sukham. There is no question of happiness. If you are not practicing what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, no question of happiness. 100% Krishna is giving. No question of happiness. So what is the happiness that we are experiencing then? We feel that we have big things and everything is going on, everything is so easy. So what is that happiness? Is that real happiness? Krishna says that is an illusion. You think you are happy. You don't know what is real happiness. So again, I might have given this example before. In India, you see a drunkard person, lying on the side of a gutter. He's foaming from his mouth and peeing and doing all dirty things. He's lying there. And sometimes you feel bad, oh my God, is he dead or what? But he's not dead, he's just enjoying, he's thinking he's dancing with apsaras like Indra's Singhasan or something. That's why they drink, to forget everything and I'm God, right? So now, if an intelligent person who is not drunk, if he's going from there, what he will think? Poor guy, he'll feel bad about him. What can I do? But he is thinking he is so happy. So one who is not drunk, he understands the person who has drunk. So exactly the same way, we are all intoxicated. And one who is free from intoxication can understand how we are intoxicated. And that is sadhu. Sadhu is not intoxicated. Now that person who is lying on the gutter is intoxicated by drinking, wine or something. But we are intoxicated by sex, money, prestige, some or the other things which makes you forget your identity. So many forms of intoxications are there. So we are thinking we are happy, but we are not. In that intoxicated stage, we are thinking. You know, so that's why Krishna says, "Na sukham." And another warning Krishna says how that is true. Yam hi samsparsya bhoga dukkha yoniyavate. Whatever thing happiness you think you are getting, same thing is going to give you misery. Same thing. And you don't have to go anywhere else. Body itself. See, body gives you pleasure for 25, 30 years, then it starts decaying, all misery. And even nowadays, you don't have to wait for that time. Even before you are born, once you are born, also you come with diseases. At least previously, you used to have a good time up to like young age. Then old age will come. But nowadays, you don't have to wait for all these things. You are diseased as soon as come you out of the womb of your mother, right? So that is body itself is the example of all the miseries, and all the misery you see they are start from body, and they are coming to the body. They start from body and come to the body. It's meant for the pleasure of the body, and because you get the pleasure, you get the miseries also coming out of that. So Krishna is warning that he संस्पृजा भोगा दुख योनि होते आद्यंतवंत kaunteya neteshu ramate buddha. Buddha is an intelligent person. So one who has a beginning and an end, adyantavanta, beginning and end. The intelligent person doesn't get involved in the things which are have beginning and an end. So therefore he tries to go acquire knowledge which is higher than temporary. Right? So that is why Krishna says, na sukham. In this word there is no sukham. Na param gati. Whatever you are doing other than Krishna will not take you out of this world, or uh, will not make you free from all the miseries. Param gati, you will not achieve the final destination. So therefore, Arjuna is when he is asking, you tell me, then Arjuna said, okay, I will listen to whatever you say. The first thing he said, Asochan Asocastam Pradnyavadamsha Bhasase. Pradnyavadamsha Bhasase. You talk like intelligent, but Prabhupada writes, you are a fool. Right? We are all fools. We talk like intelligent person. Sometimes people try to teach Krishna, and they explain Krishna means they think that I know better than Krishna. So that is what anybody writes against the desire of Krishna, they think they know better than Krishna. So we can see there are so many commentaries on Bhagavad Gita. What they are thinking, I know better than Krishna. Here Krishna is clearly telling, become my devotee. Now the person who don't repeat that, what is he saying? He is saying so many things. Krishna is using Krishna's words. So therefore, next verse says, Tasmat Shastram Pramanamte. Therefore, one should live a life with, just like explained in the Shastras, especially Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. So that is how we know this Bhagavad Gita is meant for the benefit or elevation of Manavas. So why Manavas? Because human form of life, we have got after 8,400,000 different species here. And here you are intellectually prepared. So don't waste your time. Uddharet atmanam atmanam na avasadet. Elevate yourself. Don't degrade yourself. So that is the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, to help you to elevate your consciousness, Manava, and ahead. And you can go up to Golok Vrindavan. There are so many stations are there in between. Then Krishna explains those so many stations are there, don't worry about them. No, your ticket take to Golok Vrindavan. Don't go to Kailasa and so many Gandharva, Siddhas, Brahma Lokas. No. Abrahman Bhuvan Loka Punaravartinarjuna. Even if you go to Brahma Loka, which is the highest, you will come back here. So Krishna is teaching what is Param Gati, where you have to go. Yad Gatvana Nivartante Tad Dhamma Paramama. Whenever once you go, you don't have to come back into this material world. So that is what all he is explaining. And then he is telling, Ashocha, you are thinking of what you should not be thinking. So most of our life, if you see, we are thinking of the thing which we should not be thinking. And that's what Krishna says. It's very confusing. Correct? We are thinking of the thing we should not be thinking. Ashocha. So what is that? This body. Right? We should not think so much of body. It is already taken care of. It is already taken care of. How many people believe that? Krishna has given birth and he has already taken. Even if you don't work, you will still live in this world. How many people believe that? Only one person believes. There. Now slowly, slowly. Now, that means they are not exactly. If somebody says, okay, if I don't say no, I don't know. If I say yes, I don't know. So I have told before also this example of Tukaram Maharaj, right? He said Tukaram Maharaj said, as soon as you are born, your food is ready. Is it not? Mothers know that, right? It is not there before. Is it not, mothers? It is not there before. When the child is born, food is ready. And the child doesn't go to any degree or college or course to learn how to drink the milk. How does he know? Mother's body is like 4 feet 5, 10 feet 5 feet, whatever that is. How does he know that this is the part where the milk comes? Mother takes it there, that's fine, correct? But who teaches that newborn baby to suck the milk and drink it? Mother is telling, no, you have to suck the milk and then drink it, then only it will come. Who is giving that knowledge? So these two examples is your food is already there and knowledge to get that food is also given to you by Krishna. So don't waste your life in that. Doesn't mean that you don't do anything, but that is taken care of. And Tukaram Maharaj, this is taken care of. So look for higher purpose. So that is for Paramgati. And that is why Krishna is thinking, we are wasting your time thinking about bodies. And they are already killed. They are already killed. And how come they are already killed? So you see, in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the battle is going for 18 days. The first 6 days, Bhishma is the commander. And I think 6 days or 7 days, I'm not sure exactly. Huh? 10 days? Are you sure? I thought 6 days before. So whatever. I also listen this thing from people in front, sitting in front of me. I'm not a scholar of Mahabharata. He was there, so probably he knows. So I don't know whether Naveen will tell me next time something.
10, 5, 2.5 off days, 18 days. 10 days,
Achha.
5 days, then 2.5 and off days.
Okay.
18 days.
So 10 days he was there, right? Till then nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nobody was killed, right? Everybody will come, close oneself and fight, nothing will happen. Then Duryodhana gets upset. What is this? Bhishma, he goes to Bhishma, hey, you have too much compassion for Pandavas, You are not showing your valor, right? Why you are not fighting? He said, no, I am fighting, but they are superior to me. He said, no, your love for them. And so much dialogues are there. Then Duryodhana gives him 5 arrows or something. He gives, and Bhishma takes those and he keeps it. Now, only two people know this, Duryodhana and Bhishma. Krishna didn't know. Of course, you are right. Krishna knows. But he was not there. That was what I meant to say. He was there, present. He was not there. He was not there. How does he know? Sarvasya chaham, Ishvara sarvabhutanam. Now, Krishna tells Arjuna, go to him. Go to him. And see, this is the Prabhupada mentioned, this is the battle of Mahabharata was. They will fight till evening, and in the evening they will party together, like a friends. Like today's cricket match, like World Cup happens, India, Australia, they fight so much. And then in the evening they are drinking together, talking together. So the war was like that. It was very friendly. But in the battle, they are really, like in cricket field, they are like enemies. And they shout and do so many things. So in the evening, Arjuna goes to him and talks sweetly. And Bhishma, I don't know the exact dialogue with them. So Arjuna, Bhishma you have come here. So Arjuna said, I have come here to ask for those 5 arrows. So Bhishma can't say no. So he gives the 5 arrows to him. And then again Duryodhana, next time. So next day, the battle continues. So who is the first one to die? Abhimanyu. And then they get enraged because of that. So Abhimanyu is killed then. Then Jayadratha, probably because Abhimanyu's revenge was taken by Jayadratha. So you see all these people, including Jayendra, the point I am trying to here make is how Krishna is the have killed every day, every month. So Jayadratha time comes, and at that time there is a vow taken by Arjuna, right? I will kill you before the sunset, right? So now battle goes almost to the sunset, correct? Then Krishna, everybody is thinking now Arjuna is going to burn him or kill himself. He has to because he's almost going to. So Krishna arranges early sunset, in double sunset that day, early sunset, correct? So why Krishna didn't do that in the morning? If he has to do in the evening, he should have done it in the morning. You know why he made fight whole day? Why he took 10 days? You know, as soon as the battle started, it was did. You kill him like this, kill him there, let's go home and have a party. You know, he didn't do that. 10 days they were fighting like anything. Then probably this is 11th or 12 days. At that time, in the around just about to, Jayadratha is almost thinking, I'm going to win now. Arjuna is thinking, I'm finished. Done. And at that time, Krishna comes in, he brings the cloud, and what happens? Arjuna kills Jayadratha. Now he had a boon. Wherever he head falls, then he will also burst into fire and die. Now who knew that boon? Only Krishna. He was not present when that boon was given to Jayadratha, right, by his father. And he was not present, so Krishna knew that. So he tells Arjuna, kill in such a way that his head should go and fall in his father's lap. That is Krishna is telling him. Nobody knows. And he was not present there. How does Krishna know? Ishvara Sarabhutana. He is directing all these things. So this is how Krishna has killed everybody. This is how Krishna has killed everybody. He knows the weakness of Krupacharya. He tells Yudhishthira, right? Narova Kunjarova, say that Aswatthama died. Who knows the weakness of Krupacharya? Sorry, Dronacharya. So Krishna knew what is the weak point of Dronacharya, Ashwatthama weak point. Now Yudhishthira never speak lie. Now he said, you are not speaking lie, you are speaking half lie, half truth. You know, Narova, Kunjaruva. You say that afterwards, I don't know whether it is Nara or Kunjara, man or elephant. Oh, Ashwatthama. And that time the council were playing. So this is all, see how Krishna arranges perfectly, multitask. You know. So Krishna is actually killing the people. Time of Karna came. You can see that. Now Karna, because he cheated his Guru, Guru gave him curse, correct? When you will be in at most need of this knowledge, you will forget everything. Who was there? Krishna was not there. Only Karna and his Guru. Nobody was there. And now, again, Arjuna is coming, battle started, chariot, both of them fighting. Karna was superior to Arjuna in one sense, but his wheel got stuck in the ground. So who made the arrangement? Krishna made the arrangement. And then he says, Arjuna, now you kill him. No, now you kill him. Now Karna is talking about religion there. This is irreligious, against the conduct of core of war. Why you are doing this? And Krishna says, where was your dharma when Draupadi was stripped in the, naked in the assembly? And Arjuna said, kill him right away. So Krishna knew that he is in such a condition that his knowledge is covered now. He became weak. And Krishna made the arrangement of the wheel stuck and he said, you kill him. So why Krishna didn't do that in the morning? Why after 12, 13 days? Why he has to fight so much? Right? That's the example. Krishna made all the arrangement. That proves that Krishna already killed. Means he knows how to kill them. He would have done that any time. So you can see like that, everybody is killed. And Krishna has told, nobody knows everything, who has all the curses and everything. So finally we came to only one person left, Duryodhana. And he runs away. He goes and hides in one lake. Then Krishna comes with Bhima, Arjuna, Yudhishthira. So how does he know that he's hiding in the lake? Again, Ishvara, Sarvabhutanam. Nobody knew. So he came and said, Bhima, go there. He's hiding there. So brings him out and they start fighting. So the battle goes for many days. Now why Krishna didn't tell what he told in the beginning? He was only one person who knew what is the secret. Why? Because when war was declared, at that time, Gandhari, with her pativrata, because she has closed eyes, he said, tomorrow, Duryodhana, you come. You come. And you come without any clothes, come naked. So that when I see you, your whole body will become strong. No weapon will be able to kill you. So Duryodhana, there is nobody, no third person was there. And Gandhari is telling directly to Duryodhana, no third person to hear there. Correct? So next day Duryodhana is coming. Now Arjuna, Yudhishthir, all other people, they have no idea what's going on. They're probably relaxed there. Krishna is thinking about how to save them. They don't know. So Krishna thinking, now I have to do something. Now he comes in the forest, middle of the forest. And when Duryodhana is walking, and he asks Duryodhana, where are you going? He said, I'm going to see my mother. But why? You should go, you're a grown-up boy now. You're not a kid. At least cover your private parts. Krishna is planning for Duryodhana. Future. If Krishna was not there, he, and that he made sure. So he comes and he goes in front of his mother with the, people say, tree bark, banyan leaves, whatever that is. Maybe he covered, that's it, that's most important. So Duryodhana opens the strip of the eyes and he sees, Gandhari, she opens and now she is opening her eyes first time since she has done that. So when you open your eyes, even if you close your eyes in the morning, it takes you like 5-10 seconds, to understand what's going on. So she opened her eyes and she didn't know, Duryodhana is just covering his private parts, his thighs. So when she opened, afterwards how the vision became clear, she saw, Duryodhana, why did you do this? I told you to come naked. Why did you come like this? Then he said, oh, Krishna met me in the, and then what happens? Then, oh, Krishna did that. He curses, his whole family will be destroyed. See, Krishna arranged for his own family to get out of this world, gave the credit to Gandhari. So that who thinks Krishna is the ordinary person, they can think like that. But he made his own arrangement to disappear from this world. Correct, Prabhuji? I'm not saying because you are seeing me suspiciously.
This happened at the end of the war.
But Gandhari was cursed at that time, na?
That's the second time.
Second time. Okay, he's telling the details.
Second time when war is over and Yudhishthira, when he was asked to come, it is he wants to embrace him to kill him. You know the story. When Bhim came, war is over, they came to see Dhritarashtra, and then Bhim killed all the 100 sons. Yudhishthira is angry, he wants to kill him. So, but he's going to embrace him. Krishna says no. And he put him
Dhritarashtra. But that is before the war, na?
This is after the war.
How come after the war?
That time?
Because Dhritarashtra ran away. Duryodhana. Everyone is killed and he is already in the...
Duryodhana is killed, everything is done, war is over. So they would meet Dhritarashtra. And Dhritarashtra was in anger because all the sons are gone.
Okay, so he wanted to embrace.
And then he wants to embrace him. Bhim didn't know. So Bhim about to go, Krishna stopped and don't go. They send him a statue made of iron. So he hold him and crush him. and then his anger is gone. And that time, Gandhari from this side actually sees Krishna's throat and she burned that and she curses. You are the reason. Then he was saying, all my mighty warriors are gone, 100 gone, 5 panels. In fact, it's you. You could have stopped the war. You didn't do it.
She curses.
Yeah, she curses. You are
Okay.
family.
So anyway, the fact remains. Okay. He was there, I wasn't. So I thought probably, I know. So that we can take it back. I'm sorry for that. Because we should be listening from who is present there. So I heard it. So, but who knows that only Duryodhana's that part, is like remained and everything is. Krishna was not present there. Am I right? He was not present. No, I don't know. Yes. You don't want to stop me, otherwise everything will be false probably. He's tired. So my point is Krishna knew that. Correct? So why he didn't tell in the beginning of the war? Why he had to wait all the time, 18 days and he's running away. And because Bhima wanted to kill Duryodhana. Right? So Bhima fighting with them. It was for first day it is going for many days. Both of them are disciples of Balaram. So Balaram. Now there is a question why Balaram accepted a disciple like Duryodhana when Bhima like disciple is Pandava is there. Why he gave the knowledge? So Bhakti Charu Maharaj told one time. So Guru is like he gives hope for the hopeless. That is why he gives the same knowledge. Then it's up to him to how to use it. Correct? When the professor gives knowledge in the college, he don't expect anybody. He expect everybody to pass. But if somebody fails, that is not his fault. So if some disciple is not following what he is given, that is not Guru's fault. Guru gives him a chance. So our Diksha is a chance given to us. It is not a perfection given to us. It is a chance given to us to become perfect. Now we can become Duryodhana with the same Guru, or we can become like Arjuna, using the same knowledge against Vaishnavas or Guru, just like Duryodhana was using. No, same Guru, but many disciples have many intentions. So Balaram, he gave the same knowledge, and both of his are disciples, so he didn't take part in the war. So he comes there, and at the end, he pulls Duryodhana, and there is a fight going on. And then Krishna says, he slides just by thing. And Bhima, he just goes and hits there. Duryodhana says, no, this is also not correct. But again, the same thing. So Krishna, you see, that is why he said, Nimitte matram bhavasvabhya sachin. You are using you just as an instrument. I have done everything. So what does that mean? I have done everything. I'll give you how to do the things that is Krishna is doing. We sometimes think that how Krishna is doing everything. He is giving the knowledge how to do the things. And that is why we should offer everything to Krishna, because whatever we do is coming from the knowledge of Krishna. We don't know anything. So that is the perfection. That is the perfection. Otherwise, our all knowledge, see Duryodhana, Kauravas and Pandavas, they have the same equal opportunity. Same facilities are available. Right? Duryodhana has all the army, all the weapons, and elephants and chariots. Pandavas also have the same thing. Correct? They are on the same battlefield. Same facilities are available to both. So there is these facilities given to even Krishna gave his Narayan Sena to Kauravas. But that Narayan Sena was used against Narayan. So apparently, it seems that Narayan was affected, but he was not. In fact, Sainya was not from their heart. They are not fighting because they know he's a demon. They are just using it. Krishna, he wants us to be there, and he is handling it. So that is how he stayed there. So this is why Krishna shows that how he's taken care of everybody, each and everyone's life. The only devotee who surrender unto, who has so much faith like Pandavas can understand this. Otherwise, we don't understand. And Krishna keeps us away from that understanding to increase our faith. And as we progress in our devotional service, we start seeing how Krishna is arranging everything. Right? Krishna is arranging everything. See, this whole war, why Krishna is saying Nimitti Matra. We are also Nimitti Matra in this world. But if we forget the purpose of our life, then everything we see, we don't see God's hands in it. But if you remember the purpose of God's desire, He wants us, no matter what, in our circumstances, come back to Him. If we remember this one point, whatever is happening in my life, Krishna don't want me to be attached to this world, and He wants to come back to me. And this way the whole nature is arranged. That way the whole material nature is arranged. So that ultimately you will go back home, back to God. But if you see through the eyes of Krishna, if you see through the eyes of scripture, otherwise you will complain why there are so many things happening against me. But Pandavas, Kunti, they never complained. They accepted on faith. Whatever is happening, Krishna has some plan for me. I am doing everything perfectly, whatever I am supposed to do. You know, Krishna told Arjuna, I have killed everybody. Then Arjuna said, okay, some rounds are left, I'll sit on the chariot and chant them. He didn't do that. He was fighting fiercely. He's fighting. No, he's making him act. And he's waiting till like last moment. Then he comes and tells, okay, you kill him like that. So that's what sometimes happens. You see, Prabhupada, it took 40 years. 1922, he got the instruction from spiritual masters. Same day he started thinking. He didn't wait for that. Immediately he was thinking how I can, fulfill the desire of my spiritual master. You can see the letters he wrote, the people he met, the arrangement he's making, trying to help his god brothers, trying to raise funds to write his own books. You can see the struggle for 40, how many years? 22 to 1965, 43 years. Preparation is all, correct? So much struggle. But Krishna gave him at the end, And for last 12 years, he traveled 14 times. That's 108 temples, So people think only Prabhupada did not. No, 40 years are there. 40 years. So in our devotional life also, Krishna, I start chanting immediately, is not going to come. We don't know how many years it will take. But that is increases our faith and increases our determination to go on in devotional service. And we know Krishna is handling. I am just his servant. I am doing whatever he wants. The results are in his hand, not my hand. Whenever he wants to end a battle, only that time it will end, not when I want to. My duty is to just fight under the instruction. Maya sakta manapartha mam anusmara yuddhacha. So that is why I am supposed to do whatever I am asked to do. And we don't know what are the intentions of God. But the one intention we know that is connected to all intentions. One intention is he wants us all the jivas bring back to Godhead. That's his only one intention. And it is our own desire not to follow desire, keeps away in this world, and therefore we all struggle. So struggle is there for everybody, whether you are devotee or non-devotee. Right? But one who is struggling for Krishna, Krishna will show him the way, go back home, back to God. Same struggle we have to do. Right? So I don't know whether I told this last year because I don't remember where I speak what. I was sick with corona and I got a call from my spiritual master, Jalnesh Radhanath Swami. Did I tell you this story last time? No. So I had a corona. I was down 14 days. I was in what they call quarantine. I was in quarantine. So I did 2 Bhagavad Gita courses on Zoom, 7 days, 7 days. Right? Because nothing was happening because, they kept me because I had already 2, what is that called, shots before that. I should not have got that, but somehow I got it. So I was not feeling anything. I was feeling nothing, weak, no weak, nothing and nothing. So I did two Bhagavad Gita, but I was feeling little weak, so I was sleeping. And Maharaj called me. He didn't call me from his number. Right? I have his WhatsApp number, but he didn't call me from that number. So he called me from America, and I said, some American number is there, you know. So I didn't know who is that. And I said, Hari Bol. I said, Hare Krishna Vrindavan Prabhu, this is Radhanath Swami. I didn't expect that, you know. I was sleeping, I turned around, bed, and I offered my obeisances. Then, he asked like, how are you? Now, Guru Maharaj, you woke up from the sleep and asking, how are you? So, whatever I thought at that time, I said, Maharaj, I am struggling. You know? That normally, we Grihastha say that, I am struggling, Maharaj. So I said, Maharaj, I am struggling. Then I heard, just by like laughing, are you struggling to stay in this world or get out of this world? Are you struggling to stay in this world or get out of the words? And then he kept his phone and he said, take care. Now that I'm thinking, it seems like a easy kind of way, Maharaj is laughing and talking this, but there is all philosophies in this, just two sentences. Are you struggling to stay in this world or struggling to get out of this world? So point is, whether you want to get out of the world or stay in this world, you have to do the same struggle. Correct? So you do the struggle to get another body to do the same struggle, or you do the same struggle under the direction of Krishna and get out. So that is what he meant. I thought it's like a joke. He laughed at it. He laughed at it, and then so this is the whole substance. Whether we want to struggle to stay in this world or get out of the world. So that is where Krishna is giving you directions. Yes, you have to struggle, but I will tell you at the same time, you have to get how to get out of the world. So that whole time it takes us to come to that point, these are the days in the war or the hours in the war. And whatever things, all the facilities provided to us, they are, all the materialistic people have the same facilities. Like Kauravas have the same facilities as Pandavas also. It depends on how you use them. Facilities are not different. The one who is using Maya Sakta according to Krishna's instruction, and others are using, that Duryodhana is using for their own false ego, they have no guide. Their mind is their guide. So their gurus are also, they want, actually, Shakuni and all these people, they are like, they are trying to give all the guidance and everything, but that guidance is against Pandavas and Krishnas. Correct? So we are taking guidance from people who are against Krishna, not Krishna conscious, or we are taking guidance. We have to take guidance from somebody. Everybody is taking guidance in this world. So you take it from Krishna or somebody else. Somebody else will make you struggle after life after life after life. In Krishna's guidance, you will struggle, but Krishna will guide you through that and take you back home, back to Godhead, what is the only purpose of this world. There is no any purpose of this world. Only purpose is to make struggle here and get out, so that we will not come back again. So that is the whole purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Why he is giving so much knowledge, what he is teaching us is we are not this body, Atma. He is giving us so many description about Atma. And why the Atma comes to this material world, and he is explaining the material world. Then how he is entrapped, that is because of karma, And Kala is given why? Because how Kala is so long, how many times you are getting these bodies again and again and again. So Kala is eternal, correct? Then he gives the last, he comes to the last one, last chapter. He said, Arjuna, idam tu te guhyataram. Now I have explained you the secrets of all the secrets. Right? Till now, whatever I told, whether you understand or not, doesn't matter. Now I will tell you the secrets of all the secrets. Guhyat Guhyataram. And in the next verse, again Guhya is word is there. In 2 lines, 3 times separate, secret. And what is that secret? Manmana bhav mad bhakto. Is that a secret? Anybody can memorize this verse. Manmana bhav matto madhyachimam namaskuru mamay vaisi satyam te pratijanu priyusme. So what is the secret in this verse? What is the secret? This is open. Anybody can discuss, we can talk about 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes we talk for a month, manmana bhav bhakto. So what is the secret? Bhakti is the secret. Krishna is telling, not by memorizing Bhagavad Gita or talking about Bhagavad Gita, you will not get this knowledge. Bhakti. If you apply this knowledge as a devotional service, then only you will understand this Bhagavad Gita. That is Rahasya. So the more you apply principles of Bhagavad Gita in your life, the more the secret is revealed. More the secret is revealed. So that is why when you read Bhagavad Gita, every time you find something new. It is not that it has come at that time. Because of your devotional, Krishna is teaching you something more. So Bhagavad Gita is like that. He is revealing the secret, and that is the qualification of Arjuna. Bhakto semi sakacheti. Rahasyam he taduttamam. Again, the same rahasya is there. Why I am telling you the secret? Uttama, which will take you out from all the darkness. Rahasyam he taduttamam. Bhaktosi. Because you are my devotee. So if you have to understand Bhagavad Gita, we have to become devotee. Then only that rahasya will be revealed to us. And that is the reason Krishna is talking. The Bhagavad Gita is rahasya. Therefore, it is not that many people talk about Bhagavad Gita. So unless you practice it 100%. So it is not 70%, 50%, no, 100%. That is, Arjuna is not saying, now you told me all the rahasya. Krishna is asking, so what do you think? Yathechesi tatha kuru. Now I told you secrets and everything, you do whatever you want. And then he said, what do you think? What you will do? He said, Sarvam etam vritam vanne yanmavadasi Keshava. Whatever you have told, I will follow. Whatever, 100%. It is not, no, I don't agree with this. Okay, I was not understood. I asked questions. So Arjuna is asking about 70 plus questions. Krishna has told Bhagavad Gita in 570 plus verses. So it is not that he is asking not because of doubt. No, questions are welcome, but to get the clarification. And then whatever Krishna is telling, he will tell you this is the clarification and just fight. Whether we agree with it or not, sarvam etam dhrutam manne. I agree to whatever you have said, 100%, not 20%, 25%, 70%, 99%. Sarvam etam dhrutam manne yanmavadasi Keshava. So that is how Arjuna accepted this Bhagavad Gita. So now one who is in the illusion, now he is giving his opinion at the end of Bhagavad Gita. What is the status at the end of Bhagavad Gita after listening? Arjuna is showing Nashto Moha, Smritir Ladva, Tvat Prasad Maya Chuta, Sitosmi, Katasandeha, Karishye Vachanam Tava. It is not that I heard Bhagavad Gita, now I will read like a novel or something. Karishye Vachanam Tava. I will do whatever you say. Why? Nashto Moha. My illusion is gone. Smritir Ladva. I regained my memory. It's very important. Krishna didn't say anything new. He didn't say anything new. He just reminded him. That's what Chaitanya Charitamrita says, right? Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Gabunoy Shravanadhi Shuddha Chitte Korile Uday. Says Krishna's relationship or love for Krishna, Nitya. It is already there, but we have forgotten. We have forgotten. It is already there. It is not something you learn. Just like all other subjects we learn. Go to the college and learn. So devotion to Krishna is not a thing to learn. It is not to learn. It is already there. We have forgotten, therefore we have to hear it again and again and again till we come to the complete understanding and surrender. So again and again we hear because we have lost. It is there, but we are forgetting it. We are forgetting it. So that is why you see Prabhupada writes in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, you are not Atma. And he writes that in the Ras Lila also, you are not this body. One who is in bodily platform cannot understand Ras Lila. Why you have to say there? Because unless you understand that, you will not understand Ras Lila. Because Atma Tattva is more important. They are not on, Bhagavatam is not on bodily platform. It's completely as a spiritual. So spiritual knowledge has to be understood in spiritual way. You cannot apply your material knowledge to understand spiritual. Therefore, people make this, mistake. They try to gauge spirituality by their material knowledge. Can you show me Atma? It is not possible because spiritual life, Atma is spiritual, it is not material. So even if you have all the material knowledge, you cannot see Atma. There is a way to see Atma. And actually, that way is also to see all the knowledge. So, what is that sloka in Bhagavad Gita? Vimudha nanu pashyanti jnana chakshusha. Utkramantam sitam vapi bhunjanam va gunamitam. How Atma travels from one body to another? Vimudha. Say those who are mudhas. Now, there is a difference between murkha and muda. Murkha can be made, intelligent by explaining. Vimuda means who is stick to his own understanding. You don't want to, even if you explain to him, he will not, you don't want to understand. That is Vimuda. So Krishna is using this Mudha word in Bhagavad Gita, not Murkha. So why? Because they, materialistic people, they are stuck to their own understanding. They don't want to go beyond that. So Krishna says, Vimudha, avajananti ma mudha, mudho nam. So this mudha word comes in Bhagavad Gita. So even if you are murkha, you will understand Bhagavad Gita, but not if you are mudha. Means if you are stuck to your own principles, if you think I know better than Krishna, then Krishna cannot convince you. Vimudha nanu pashyanti. So this knowledge, Vimudha nanu pashyanti, these foolish people, those who are on materialistic concept, they cannot understand. Nanu pashyanti, they cannot see. Now how you can see? Pashyanti jnana chakshusha. Through knowledge you will see it. Through knowledge you will see it. Not otherwise. There is no material parameter to understand soul. Only through knowledge you can understand. The same application, same principle, we use it even in material knowledge. Correct? Somebody introduces us something and then we understand, like this harmonium. Somebody told us this is harmonium. We don't know otherwise. Right? Somebody has to tell this is Mridanga. Somebody has told us this is Mridanga. That's why I know it is Mridanga. Otherwise it is sitting here, many people come, they look at it and go away. If it is in front of there, they don't understand that. Somebody has to tell you, or you have to find it out what is that called. This is pen. No, this is sound system. This is water. So somebody is teaching us. So somebody is telling us, then we know that through jnana. So by eyes you don't learn, by hearing you learn. So the spiritual life is you through hearing you learn. And then that jnana can give you all the secrets, reveal all the secrets. And that is what Krishna is saying. Nasto moha sprutir labhva. I regained my memory. I understood what I am supposed to do. Nasto moha tvat prasadat. How it happened? Tvat prasadat mayachita, by your mercy. That is most important. And without Krishna's mercy, we cannot get any knowledge, whether it is material or spiritual. Because in the eyes of Krishna, everything is spiritual. How we look it, that way we make a difference. So, stitosmi, now I am situated properly. So, what is properly situating? I will listen to you. Karishya vachanam tava. I will listen to you. That's my position, and that's why I am situated. Right? Stitosmi, gata sandeha, all my illusion is gone. So, once you read Bhagavad Gita, there is no knowledge left. No knowledge left to understand. Gata sandeha. Everything is karishya vachanam tava. Now I promise I will do whatever you want. So see the state of Arjuna in the beginning, yachreyasya nishchitam. In the beginning, all these principles are coming. He is teaching us how he is controlling everything, how he is doing everything, how he has already killed everybody. And the war has not happened yet. But on this faith, Arjuna accepted. And then he saw how Krishna is doing everything. Because with this faith. So that is how whole Mahabharata, you can see related to Bhagavad Gita, how Krishna is doing everything, because he is in everyone's heart. So that is the Bhagavad Gita. Bhakti is a rahasya. Unless we practice, we cannot experience. So that's why Krishna is calling it rahasya. Guhyad guhyataram. It is the secret of among all the secrets. So you read Bhagavad Gita and what is the secret? Bhakti. Practice, realize. I'll stop here. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Naveen Krishna Prabhu. Thank you for all your guidance. I'm not good in anything. Ramayana, Mahabharata, I get confused a little bit. Does anybody have any questions?
You would get opportunity if you have any comments, questions.
Yes.
So where is stage?
In Bhagavad Gita,
Opportunity for you.
So it always baffles me, like even in human form, why is it so rare for people to accept bhakti path or get that sense of urgency to go back home, back to God?
That is true. So everybody is not on the same level. Because Bhagavad Gita is highest. Very high. There is nothing. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mattaha parataram nanyat kinchit asti grandeya. There is nothing superior to me. So Prabhupada says it's like buying a pure gold. You don't see many people in pure gold shop. But you see so many people in imitation jewelry shop. Right? Even those, you have to pay price for that. So people are not ready to pay price for that. So what you have to do, you have to stop your sense gratification. So they are afraid. No, I cannot do that. Then suffer. Ultimately, Bahunam Janmanamante, you are going to come here, then why don't you take it? Why don't you become the one among Manushanam Sahasresham? That's why I said, professor is telling the same knowledge to everybody. It's up to student, Somebody gets 90, somebody gets 80, somebody fails. So teacher is not changing his knowledge. So Krishna has given the same knowledge, ISKCON has distributed more than 5 crores of Bhagavad Gita. How many devotees are there? Not even 5 lakh. Manushanam Sahasresham. Correct? So that Krishna wants everybody to come. Everybody, he wants everybody. So why? Yathe tata kuru. I have told you. Correct? And he is giving that warning to Arjuna. He said, I have told you, do whatever you want. And then Krishna gives the next sloka. He says, Machita sarvadrugani mat prasada tarishati athachetamam ahankaram no sroshisi vinashati. So Krishna has given that option. So I have told you everything. Machita. No, if you think about me all the time, if you engage in my service, sarvadrugani. Whatever impediments are there in devotional life, I will help you. Mat prasada. By mercy, you will cross over. Athachetam ahankara. But because of false ego, if you don't listen to me, vinashati. You will be again doomed into this world, old age, disease, death. No direction for your life. Okay, he wants that. And then the next verse explains, if you don't listen to me, you have to listen to my material energy. That will force you to act in this world. Right? Krishna gives that option too. If you listen to me, what will happen? If you don't listen to me, what will happen? And again there is an option. So who fool will go against that? Right? So if they are not taking, unfortunate, what to do? You cannot force anybody, right? You say that what you can bring horse to the water, but you cannot force him to drink water. Okay, we are trying teaching Bhagavad Gita, same Bhagavad Gita everybody. Now it is up to you to drink that nectar of Bhagavad Gita. Right? Sometimes we also wonder, such a simple knowledge. Why people do? What is that? Said Tukaram Maharaj, what he says? How is bhakti? It's like a fish in the water. How simple it is for that fish. It's so simple, bhakti is so simple. Why we don't want to do it? Because we don't want to stay in that water. We don't want to be in that, ocean of mercy, Krishna's love. And we try to keep our head out and then we see so many things, then we get attracted. Oh, this is not available in the water. Right? But water is the natural thing for fish. So Krishna consciousness is a natural for living entity. Ultimately you are going to come there. So why waste time? Ultimately, whether you, no matter how much you try, millions and millions of births, Bahunam Janmanamante, you are going to come there only. So understanding why we waste our life. Ultimately, we are going to come here. Why not start today? Right? Hare Krishna. Does that make sense? Yes, you are true Vaishnava, I also was thinking, in the beginning when I became devotee, wow, I will go to all my friends, so everybody, this is truth, everybody should understand. Hey, Pagal ho gaya here. They're calling me Pagal.
Yeah, so many people say that to me
Yeah.
also. Like, recently I was discussing
Yeah.
with a friend, like, she's Indian American, identifies herself as Hindu,
Yeah.
but more like pantheism, like everything is God kind of. And I was discussing about like how like it's rare form of life and all, and but her conclusion was she wants to come back to this world as an entity, like with all these other entities.
Because they don't know.
So then, what to say to that?
That is
Like,
true. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know you want to come back, but you don't know what happens when you come back. And what is the life meant for? Life is meant for not coming back. If they want to come back, what Krishna is going to do? Okay, I will give you, there are so many dresses ready for you. Pick any dress you want and wear it. Okay. Yes. With another question, somebody? Yes. You are asking me question. Naveen, ready for help. I have to take help from Naveen. Yes.
I was thinking that it all boils down. See, we all want to be happy.
Yes.
But we don't have faith in Krishna's way of becoming happy. We have faith
Yes.
that we, by our own way, we will become happy in our own way. That's by sense gratification or whatever. So that shift of consciousness from, losing faith in our way of becoming happy and to keep faith in the way Krishna wants us, that change of shift in paradigm, that is.
Yeah. So at least give Krishna some chance, Practice whatever Krishna says for month to month, something like that. At least practice whatever Krishna says. Then you can try whatever you want. You can tell Krishna, I tried, I don't agree with you, I will do whatever I want and suffer. But at least give chance, That is what we say. Give chance, at least chance some rounds. Listen Bhagavad Gita. If you don't follow, that's fine. I have such an experience, I'm telling you. I give 7-day Bhagavad Gita classes in Marathi. What do I go and tell them? Especially I go to RSS and Vishnu University, all this. It's okay, you are Hindu, na? That's fine. What is your scripture? Bhagavad Gita. What do you know from Bhagavad Gita? I will teach you free. Don't give me any money. 7 days. At least listen. I'm not telling you to follow it, At least listen. And after they listen, many of them, again, Manushanam Sahasreshu, if 1,000 people come, 100 people take up chanting, that proportion is always there, not everybody is going to come. Okay? And then they, why we are not having, how many people feel like that, oh gosh, I should have this knowledge when I was a kid, wasted my life. Once you start practicing, I wasted my life. Not only one life, so many lifetimes. Why did I go through, correct? But people are not even ready to give chance to Krishna. So yes, that's why I said, this illusion, what we have like a drunkard person. We are illusioned by so many things, prestige, money, opulence, knowledge. Everybody is so intoxicated. So they have no time to come out of that intoxication. Right? So it is true. In the beginning, that is why there are 3 kinds of happiness, Krishna explains. Happiness in the mode of ignorance, happiness in the mode of passion, and happiness in the mode of goodness. The ignorance is whenever you are performing that act, you are suffering, the result is also suffering. Mode of passion, there is some enjoyment when you are doing it, but the result is suffering. And sattvic, there is some suffering in the beginning, but there is eternal happiness. And that is the Bhakti Yoga. There is some difficulty, not because of the path, because of our adjustment to the path. There is no difficulty. But because we are shifting like gear, sometimes you don't shift gear. Nowadays in America, don't have the experience. That is automatic car, right? In India, you say, that's what happens when you are shifting your gears, and boom, So that is what happens when you become from sadhaka, we get jerks and this and that. But this is not the 2nd gear or 3rd gear. So that could tolerate it, Our goal is fixed. So that is the shift, as you said, Shift is there. Yes, it is troublesome. It is troublesome. Right? So that is why the greatest austerity is to listen to Krishna. All other austerities they are not insignificant. Correct? And the greatest yoga is Saha Yoga. People think sitting yoga, Saha Yoga, cooperating with Krishna. Or devotees also. Right? Yes, the shifting is troublesome a little bit. But if you know if you are not sitting in the car, but if you know the goal, this will make a sound, it is expected. Correct? I am not a good driver. But at least this vehicle making, but it is taking me to the goal. At least I have some goal. So the shifting is welcome. Even if you get too many thoughts in even when changing the gear. But if you are fixed in consciousness, and Prabhupada made ISKCON like an automatic car, You sit, you don't have to even change gear. Everything is ready made. You eat prasadam, chai, and this is Tesla. You don't even want to drive it, your guru drives it. Your guru drives it, you don't even drive it. Just sit. Sit in this boat. Guru Karanadharam. Guru Karanadharam, right? You don't even drive it. It's so simple, but we make it complicated. So this shift is expected because you are changing your mindset. So you're changing your mindset in little. That is why there is no happiness in the beginning practicing Krishna consciousness. So many little bit of austerities are there. But if you start doing that, it becomes the life. What do you call
Lifestyle.
it becomes a lifestyle. Right? You don't have to. Afterwards, you don't have to teach all those things. You just go on experiencing, exploring. How much happiness, there is no end also. Right? So there is one very nice Bhanga by Tukaram, Padile Vadana Indriya Sakala, Bhagavatu Nerada Tochidani. So Padile Vadana means our Indriyas are molded in such a way, then you don't have to teach them what to do. It becomes spontaneous for them. Bhagavatu, that experience is unexplainable. The feeling, how do you feel in Bhakti? I cannot explain it. You just experience it yourself. Bhagavatu Nirara Tochidani. One who performs these acts of devotional service, he only knows what enjoyment is there. You cannot feed any enjoyment. Correct? So do it. Krishna is giving you a chance. Why don't you take it? Hare Krishna. Yes.
You were mentioning how Krishna is scripted the Bhagavad, right? How he made everything happen. So is it true for our lives as well?
Yes.
And if it is, then what is the relevance of free will?
See, free will is using it. That's the only thing. Only independence we have to desire. Once you desire, no independence. Once you desire, just like in computer, you just stick, all the arrangements are made, right? Just to do one thing, all things, all the what you call gadgets. So many things are arranged and everything is done. You click it. So you desire whether you want to be Krishna or without Krishna, then that will be arranged accordingly. Right? So that only that independence is there, desire, nothing else. That's what Krishna is saying. If you listen to me, I will, remove all the impediments. If you don't listen, you will again be in the pool of this material world and suffer. So desire is given either to surrender to Krishna or not to. And the next verse explains what happens if not to. Again you will be brought into these three gunas and you will be struggling in this world. So why not to listen?
I was thinking, Prabhu, if there was no free will, it would have been easier. Then we don't need to worry.
No, then there is no love. Prabhupada said, if there is a love, then it becomes rape. And God will not rape anybody. Right? Love, spontaneous. Because love is spontaneous. And if it is spontaneous, then it grows. If it is forced, there is no love. There is no feelings. If you are doing something with the force, there is no feelings.
Right.
But if you have something with love, even if there is so much trouble, you don't, because you are experiencing something higher, you don't feel the trouble for that. And that's what Bhakti Yoga is. You are experiencing so much different. So trouble comes in that way is like minimum. Right? Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
You have a question?
Yes, Hare Krishna.
So you said early on in that Krishna made Arjuna uncertain, and then said all the Bhagavad Gita so that we could use it as an example for our lives. But then, and you also said that he had the belief that everything was in Krishna's hands, and then Krishna proved it throughout the war. But then it wouldn't really be belief. There's a fine line between belief and a fact, right? Because before the war resumed, Krishna revealed his true form to Arjuna, correct? So then, wouldn't that be like proving as a fact that everything is under his control? So then, it wouldn't really be Arjuna's belief that led him to choose whatever actions. It's because he knows for a fact. So then we can't. It's not really. We can't use that example, right? Because it's not like Krishna proved to us that everything is in his hands, unlike he proved to Arjuna. So we can't take the Bhagavad Gita as a one-to-one example in our own lives, if that makes sense.
So you mean to say there's a difference between belief and faith?
No, I mean between
Belief.
fact and
Belief in fact, belief, what is it?
belief in fact.
Different belief and fact, right?
Right.
Yes. So there are certain beliefs, they are not fact. There are certain beliefs, they are fact. You got the point?
Right.
Right. So if I give you $, right, it doesn't depend upon your belief whether it is dollar or paper. It's a fact. Even if it looks like paper, it is dollar. Correct? So it is not a belief. You know. So 2 plus 2 is not a belief, it's a fact. It doesn't matter whether you say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct? When you take a birth, you are going to die is not a belief, it's a fact. You see it. Right? So whether you believe it or not, truth is not changed. Truth cannot be changed. Correct? Whether you believe the truth or not, that is up to you. So that's why Krishna tells you the truth. Accept it as a belief, it turns into faith. Understand? Everything else, you believe it, but when you go there, hey, I have so much faith that this will give me happiness. But it is not. Then you look for something else. You believe in something else. That gives you not happiness. No, you believe in something else. Because that is not a fact. You are changing your objects of happiness in this world. So by nature we have in the world of disbelief. Because nothing gives us happiness. You have to find something else to find happiness. You get tired, correct, of one thing. But something superior comes, you get tired of it. Your belief is changed. Your belief is changed. So Bhagavad Gita is not a belief, it's a fact. But if you accept it as a belief, Krishna proves it, it's a fact. Understand what I'm saying? You accept it as a belief, and Krishna will teach you how that is fact. And he gives you whatever Krishna showed to Arjuna, he is also showing the same thing. He is showing the Vishwarup to us also. You know, if you want to see the Vishwarup, what Krishna is saying, is that Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya, I am the taste of water. It's not a belief, it's a fact. Right? There is a taste in the water. Intelligent man will think that where the taste is coming from, I didn't put into it. I just brought hydrogen and oxygen together. I didn't put taste into it. And there are so many things, including hydrogen, then there is a salt water. Why is that? That is also hydrogen and oxygen. I don't know, I'm not a science student, I'm just using it as an example. But that's also hydrogen and oxygen. Why that is salty? Why this is little sweet? Why it is little bitter? So who puts that taste? Right? Earth is the same. You plant lemon, you plant mango. Mango is sweeter, lemon is sour. Same ground, same water. Why the fruits are different? It's not a belief, it's a fact. Correct? So you believe it or not. So in this world of disbeliefs, we are trying to find belief in Krishna. Right? Because that's why we said, we cannot understand Bhagavad Gita or spiritual life without material knowledge. So Krishna gives us a chance. Okay, at least as a belief you accept it and find out it is a fact. Correct? And that is why one step takes you ahead, one step takes you ahead, one step that will take you ahead. And then, see, Arjuna's questions in Bhagavad Gita are not because of his lack of faith, because of his lack of understanding. He's asking questions, right, to understand more and more and more. And Krishna is giving a logic in Bhagavad Gita. So all the logic will bring you to the point of bhakti. And once you come to that point, then there is a faith. Right? Then there is a faith. On that faith you understand this thing. Right? Here Krishna explains, I am the Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. Everything is emanating from me. So this is you have to keep your faith because you are not seeing is how he is controlling. Then you go on following Bhagavad Gita, and then in details they are explained in Bhagavatam. And ultimately he proves how he is the controller. He lives Govardhan. That you cannot understand by belief. You have to faith to understand why he is doing that, how he does that. No belief will make you understand that is truth. Impossible. Then you have to believe, but that is not a belief. Till then you have gained such a faith that you can understand on the level of faith. Yes, Krishna can do that because you know who Krishna is, you know how the material nature is and how he is doing it. Correct? So belief is there, it begins with belief, but it should turn into faith. And devotees, when they get little signs of faith, they believe in everything. Yes, Govardhan Lila, I believe it. It is not a big deal for Krishna. Why? Because in Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, he says that Dharayam aham ojasa. What is that verse? Kama Vishesha Bhutani Dharayam aham. He says, I am maintaining this universe just by energy, ojasa, by my energy. So if you believe this, then Govardhan Lila is not difficult to believe. Correct? Here is a 7-year-old boy. Right? He is using his left hand, the weakest finger of your old body, weakest. And he is holding Govardhan. You don't need that too. Here right in front of my eyes, he is holding sun without even holding it. Right in front of my eyes, whether I believe in Govardhan Lila or not. He is showing me his Lila right in front of me, better than Govardhan. At least he is touching fingers here. Now I see sun every day. How is it there? Who is holding it? Dharayam aham ojasa. Correct? Then there is nothing wrong in believing Krishna is lifting Govardhan in little finger. What is the difficulty? If he can do that, why he cannot do this? Correct? Brahma has 4 heads. Correct? I have 1 head. He can create 1 head. He can create 3, 4, 5, 10,000, 1 lakh, 100, whatever he wants. I cannot create this head. He created it. So if he created 1 head, so why not Brahma 4? Why not another Brahma who has 10,000 heads? It's unbelievable. But that faith of 1 head gives you energy, Krishna's capacity, how he does other things. Then there is no question of belief or not. That area you can understand by faith. You have developed that much faith, and then you can understand anything. Krishna can do anything. If you get this faith from Bhagavad Gita, the scripture is easy. Bhagavatam is easy. Then you can understand how Shiva is sitting under a kalpa, under a banyan tree which is 80,000 miles long. Hare Krishna. By faith. Right? If there is a tree that can be 20 feet long, why not 80,000 miles long? Correct? Putana, when she came like a normal woman. When she fell, the whole Vrindavan was covered. You know? So if a woman can be of 5 feet, that same man can create a woman of 8 mile feet. What is wrong with that? No? That comes by faith. And you get this faith that Krishna can do this thing, why he cannot do this. That's why his name is Ananta, unlimited power. And he don't have to do anything. It is material energy is doing all these things. You know, he is not doing anything actually exactly. Correct? So, Krishna will bring your belief to faith. So, even if in the beginning itself, if you have that faith, you are safe. If you don't, believe it and learn it, that is called Sakshatkar. Sakshatkar is not like go to Himalaya, close your eyes and something will appear. No. You sit in your home, take a water, drink it. Rasoham apsukam deya, that is Sakshatkar. You are realizing what you heard from Krishna. Sakshat. Personally, kar, experiencing it. You are experiencing Bhagavad Gita right in your home. Right? Hare Krishna. Is that answer your question? Yeah. Thank you. Navin Krishna Prabhu, approved?
He has a wonderful, intelligent questions. He comes
I
on
can
Sunday.
see that. I couldn't understand this question. That's why I said just make it in 2 words.
Yeah, he has a great future. Amazing intellect he is.
Yeah,
He's learning.
Great preacher.
Can,
Yeah, not like me. Wonderful. Congratulations. All the best. Probably next time you'll be sitting here, I'll be sitting there. Yes. What time? I don't know. I don't have any work tomorrow. And I also don't work from home.
Prabhu doesn't work at all.
Yeah,
Krishna
I
takes
work.
care of him.
I'm a lazy person.
Any other questions, comments, Mataji? Prabhu, where is your father? Is he- You have any comments for him? You're good?
Oh, better you don't ask questions. If son is so intelligent, I don't ask. But still you are welcome. I try.
Deepika Mataji, you have any comments? Questions? You want to say something? Huh? No.
Shortest way to reach the God.
Shortest way.
Shortest way, just chant Hare Krishna. Don't worry about anything else. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. You are safe. That is the conclusion of all the scriptures. Right? Chant Hare Krishna.
He has to follow that.
Of course. I know, but that he is asking, so I am telling shortest way. Right? That's the shortest way. Chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, eat prasad. Simple. Anybody can do that. Even a kid who don't know anything can do that. That is the shortest way. And who tells that? Krishna tells it, not me. This way to go to Krishna is very easy, by name. There is no difference between Krishna and his holy name. It will take you some time, but believe. Then you will develop the faith. Okay? So please start. And now you ask the question, you have to follow the answer. Really? Oh, I thought you were.
Prabhu always do rice.
I thought you were.
Sometimes they say, I'm smoking. Can I chant Hare Krishna? Yes, you can chant Hare Krishna.
Yes.
I'm chanting Hare Krishna. Can I smoke? No. So in the beginning we say, okay, we chant Hare Krishna. But then we introduce so many without offenses and so many things.
Satra Pita Nimita Smarnamaka. We tell that, but then we tell them only. We say Shiksha Sakra, there is no hard and fast rule to chant Hare Krishna. And we tell them so many rules, right? But actually there is no hard and fast rules. We are already ready for that. If you are not ready, then there are so many hard and fast rules. But chanting Hare Krishna, there are no rules. You can. What does it mean? We can chant it anywhere. Doesn't mean anyhow. Anywhere we can. Yes, you follow this, you follow this, you follow this, and then you come to that consciousness.
Yeah, somebody asked Jayadut Maharaj same question. This hard and fast. There is no hard and fast food. He said, yeah, there is a hard and fast food, but there is a soft and slow. In Treta, you have to stand and then
That's a good thing.
and Prabhupada you have to do a lot of charity and then at different age you have to do so many things. Here it's a soft and slow. Easy. There is no hard and fast.
Is it?
Okay. Thank you. We want to thank Deepika Mataji and Prabhu. What is Prabhu's name? Ravikant Prabhu. Thank you very much for hosting the program.
Just 998.
When you start speaking, there is no time to.
Time I am. So thank you all very much. If you have any questions, answer is same for all the questions. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. No, Prabhupada said that no questions, no problem. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. We understand what is that means. Chant Hare Krishna, whatever comes, be happy. Prabhupada didn't say be happy and chant Hare Krishna. That is not possible in this world. So make priority, chanting, whatever comes, be happy. Hare Krishna.
Vrindavan Prabhu ki.
Jai.